Yes, I come from a long line of hairstylists, sisters hairstylists, mothers hairstylists. Both brothers are barbers, and we've been doing hair for quite some time now, all of us, And I like to consider it like a family thing. I'm not gonna bother to say who came and I've been able to lay hands on, because that's not important no more and stuff. What's important is the message that I've learned from each and every client that I've always had. It's been beautiful. Yeah, just to getting to know people, getting to see their personalities and their hearts, hearing the stories and stuff. I mean, I could write books and books and books of some of the stories that I would hear from my clients and stuff. They would just like send me, sit there. They would always bring me nice gifts and stuff, but they would sit there and they would tell me stories. I got some stories to tell. I think partially the reason I'm doing this talk show or this podcast is because of some of the stories I got to tell. Yeah, I got a lot to share with you guys. Hair care. So what else could we talk about? Culinary, cooking, food. I love food. Oh my God, I can cook. I went to culinary school. I got a chef degree. I didn't do a whole lot of working in restaurants and stuff, but I did work with Wolfgang Puck at one time, and I did some awards, Academy Awards. I stayed in the hotels while they brought in all those expensive churros and stuff. And yeah, I got to be around some celebrities, some high and some lowers, but you know what? It's all in the name of it was food at the time. So yeah, that's my culinary aspect and stuff. And I'm a social person. I love wine, and I like to cook, or I like to culinary designs is what I should call it. I like to create and make special dinners and things like that. And I love to invite company over and sit quietly, sit around the table and talk and laugh, and that's what life is all about. I think you're really rich when you are able to eat what you want, drink what you want, and you can lay on a really, really great bed sheet count. You know what I mean? That's important. My bed sheets. Oh my God, I love my bed sheets. But and a mattress is good. But yeah, I don't know. Aside from culinary, I've always been a hair artist. I think I was born doing hair. As a kid, I used to clip pictures from other magazines of women in their hair. I don't know what was wrong with me, but I enjoyed it so much. And then, I had the pleasure of working with a lot of different people and designing, and I can paint. Some of these pictures that are behind me, I painted them and stuff. And, I don't know, I'm just a very artistic person. Lovable kind. I love people to death. I give you a hug. But back to Chatterbox. Chatterbox is going to be just what we're doing right now in Chattering, but only we're going to have a guest host and this and that and that and that. And it's going to be interesting. It'll be... I have Stephanie, which is my productions manager, and Steven, he's the co-host of the show. You should see me start launching images and stuff about Steven and Stephanie soon, as we approach the month of, or the end of October or the middle of October, because we're going to be going live on November the 1st, and so around that time, I'm going to start putting out a lot of advertisement and stuff, just to remind you guys, especially starting 10 days prior to countdown. I want to just make sure you all out there, you listening, you subscribing, you like there and stuff. Yeah, it's a beautiful evening tonight. A lot of love in the air. I had a wonderful day today. Talk to you later. Remember, Chatterbox is the place where the conversations get really, really deep, but great. Healing, yet on point.